Ever found yourself on the quest for happiness, only to feel lost, confused, and even more stressed than when you started? It's not uncommon. In our fast-paced world, filled with job pressures and constant social media buzz, a deep sense of fulfillment often eludes us. It's like a mirage, always appearing just out of reach. The irony, however, lies in the fact that the more we chase it, the further it seems to retreat. But what if we've been looking in the wrong places all along? What if the key to true happiness isn't in the external trappings of success, but within ourselves? Perhaps it's time we took a different approach, one rooted in timeless wisdom and insights from Indian philosophy. Are you also yearning for a more meaningful sense of happiness? Let's embark on this journey together by delving into 7 timeless insights from Indian philosophy that could pave the way to inner bliss. A key tenet of Indian philosophy is the practice of acceptance. This isn't about surrendering to adversity or accepting defeat. Rather, it's about recognizing that life is a tapestry of varied experiences, some delightful, others less so. Our instinct to resist or dodge discomfort is a common pitfall. This resistance often traps us in a cycle of dissatisfaction and stress, as we wrestle against life's natural ebbs and flows. The paradox is that in resisting what is, we inadvertently intensify our suffering. To escape this pattern, we need to cultivate an attitude of acceptance. It's about understanding that while striving for improvement is okay, it's equally crucial to accept and navigate the less-than-perfect moments. This doesn't mean we cease trying to better things, just that we also learn to be at peace with the present moment, even when it's not quite how we'd like it to be. This acceptance can be the first step towards achieving a deeper sense of inner happiness. Accepting the present allows us to fully engage with the here and now, setting the stage for a deeper, more mindful connection with our daily experiences. Another fundamental aspect of Indian philosophy is mindfulness, the practice of being fully present and engaged in the here and now. It's a concept that seems simple on the surface, but in our fast-paced, always-on world, it can be a real challenge to practice. Let me take you back to a time when my life was a whirlwind of deadlines, commitments, and constant busyness. I was always on the move, yet my mind was elsewhere, dwelling on past events or worrying about the future. I was physically present, but mentally I was miles away. This way of living, always racing towards the next thing, meant that I was missing out on the richness of the present moment. I was like a hamster on a wheel, constantly running but never really getting anywhere. The turning point came when I discovered mindfulness meditation, a practice rooted in ancient Indian philosophy. I started with just a few minutes each day, focusing on my breath and allowing my thoughts to come and go without judgment. As time went on, I noticed a profound shift. I felt more centered, more grounded. I began to appreciate the small moments, the taste of my morning coffee, the sound of birds chirping outside my window, even the sensation of a warm shower on a chilly morning. These moments had always been there, but my constant rushing had made me oblivious to them. Mindfulness isn't about emptying your mind or reaching some kind of blissed-out state. It's about fully immersing yourself in your experiences as they unfold, moment by moment. It's about realizing that true happiness is not a distant goal to be chased, but a state of being that can be tapped into right here and now. Mindfulness isn't a quick fix or a magic bullet, it's a journey, a practice that requires patience and persistence. But the rewards are well worth the effort. It can open your eyes to the beauty and richness of the present moment, helping you find a deeper, more lasting sense of happiness. So I invite you to slow down, to breathe, to be present. Because true happiness isn't somewhere out there in the future, it's right here in front of us. Mindfulness isn't about stopping our thoughts or achieving some sort of blissed-out state. It's about paying attention to our experiences as they unfold, moment by moment, realizing that true happiness isn't somewhere out there in the future, it's right here in front of us. We've journeyed together through the art of acceptance and the power of mindfulness. We've explored the wisdom of ancient Indian philosophy and how these timeless insights can guide us towards a more profound sense of fulfillment. We learned that acceptance isn't about resignation, but rather about embracing the full spectrum of life's experiences. It's about striking a balance between our aspirations for better and our peace with the present. The power of mindfulness, on the other hand, invites us to fully engage in the here and now, appreciating the richness of each moment. These are not just theories or concepts, but practical tools we can all use in our daily lives. And remember, these practices are not a one-time solution. They require consistency and patience. So as we navigate the ups and downs of life, let's keep these insights close to our hearts. Remember, happiness isn't a destination, it's a journey. Embrace acceptance, practice mindfulness, and find your inner bliss.